The florist asked why my husband sends flowers to my workplace on days I'm off. I was picking up flowers for my mother's birthday when the florist, Janet, recognized me. Mrs. Holloway, how lovely to see you in person. Your husband is our best customer. I smiled. Derek was romantic like that, sending flowers to my office every few weeks. Those roses last week were beautiful, I said. Janet looked confused. Last week? But you were... She checked her computer. He specifically requested delivery for Wednesday to your office. But weren't you on vacation then? My blood chilled. I had been in Miami with my sister. Must be a mix-up, I said casually. When else has he sent flowers recently? She scrolled through orders. Let's see. April 3rd, April 18th, May 2nd. All dates I was off work. Conferences, sick days, vacation. Every single delivery was scheduled for when I wouldn't be there. Always to my office? I asked, throat tight. Yes, always. Same desk number and everything. He's very specific about the timing too. Usually around lunch. I bought my mother's flowers and left, mind racing. Why would Derek send flowers to my empty desk? Unless they weren't for my empty desk. The next day, I called in sick but drove to my office building. I waited in the parking garage until I saw the delivery van. The florist walked in with a huge bouquet of peonies, my favorite. I followed at a distance. He went to the third floor, my floor. But instead of turning left toward my desk, he turned right. I peeked around the corner. He was handing the flowers to Priscilla, the new temp who'd started 4 months ago. She was 23, blonde, and always wore dresses that were just professional enough to avoid HR complaints. She giggled as she read the card, then texted someone. 30 minutes later, my husband walked in. I watched from the supply closet as he kissed her. Not a friendly peck, a deep, passionate kiss that made my stomach turn. They went to lunch together, his hand on her lower back, guiding her to his car, the same way he used to guide me. I didn't confront him. Instead, I went home and did research. Checked credit card statements I'd been too trusting to look at before. Fancy dinners when he was supposedly working late. Hotel charges in our own city. A jewelry purchase last month that wasn't for my birthday. I hired a private investigator. Within a week, I had photos, timestamps, hotel receipts. They'd been together for 6 months. The flowers were their tradition. He'd send them to her desk, my desk area, on days I was gone, and she'd pretend they were from a secret admirer to avoid suspicion. The coworkers thought it was sweet. Some even joked I was lucky to have such a devoted husband who sent flowers even when I wasn't there to receive them. I waited until our anniversary dinner. Derek had made reservations at an expensive restaurant. He gave me a beautiful necklace, told me he loved me, talked about our future. I smiled through it all. Then I pulled out my phone. I have something to show you, I said. I played the video my PI had taken of him and Priscilla at a hotel. His face went white. It's not what it looks like, he started. It looks like you're having an affair with a temp young enough to be your daughter, I said calmly, using my favorite flowers as your calling card. Very creative. He tried to explain, to minimize, to blame me for being distant. I let him talk while I texted my lawyer. The divorce papers were already drawn up. You're overreacting, he said. We can work through this. I stood up. Your things are in storage. The locks have been changed. Priscilla can comfort you now. The entire restaurant was staring. Good. Let them see who he really was. As I left, I turned back. Oh, and Janet from the florist says hello. She's been very helpful documenting your flower orders. Every single one. I'd already been to see Priscilla that morning. Showed her the PI's report, which included photos of Derek with 2 other women. She thought she was special. She wasn't. She was just the newest. She quit that day. Didn't even stay to clean out her desk. Derek lost the house in the divorce. I got alimony that would make him think twice before buying flowers again. He tried to contest it, but my lawyer had documented everything. The judge was particularly interested in the fact that he'd been using our joint account to fund his affairs. Last I heard, he was living in a studio apartment while I redecorated our house with the help of a very attractive interior designer named Bruno. I still get flowers delivered to my office, but now they're from me to me every Monday because I deserve something beautiful that isn't tainted by lies. And I always tip Janet extra when I see her. She saved me from years of deception with one simple question about my work schedule.